My name is Emma Loggins, and I am a web designer developer, and I also run an entertainment blog, fanbolt.com. I grew up actually in Clayton County, but I spent a lot of time in Fayette County, and I live in Midtown now. And I'm heavily involved in the entertainment scene here in Georgia.
I am 32 years old, and I am a young professional in the film industry.
My name is Emily Poole. I'm a Fayette County resident and a young professional.
I live at the retreat at Kedron Village off of 74.
My own opinion about the South, Fayette and Sonoya, especially with The Walking Dead. It's got this small town charm to it, but at the same time, it's got this kind of Hollywood draw to it, which definitely wasn't there before the tax credits that are bringing these productions in came into place.
There is a lot to like about Fayette County. The people are great. I haven't had a bad experience with any of the people here.
I think it has, it's a nice middle ground between, it's close to Atlanta, and then you have kind of the peace and quiet of more rural living, if you will.
The older that I get, the more, I've done the city thing and I really love city life, but being able to live in kind of a little bit removed from that, still close enough to be able to be a part of it, but to live in like a small town with a square, I'm in love with Sonoya, so that would be my draw to that area.
There feels to be a lack of diversity of ages, of backgrounds that people don't seem to have, that kind of affects how they view things. A lot of people here are transplants, so they tend to, they bring a different view of what they want, and there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of people from Fayette County that stay in Fayette County.
I graduated from McIntosh High School in Peachtree City, and I have found that I am the rare exception, having stayed here and started a life here in the community. Most, if not all, of my classmates have moved out of Fayette County and have not returned. The interesting thing I found is that in communicating with all my former classmates, they all have these wonderful memories of Peachtree City and of Fayette County and what a great place it was to grow up. But none of them had the sense of place or the desire to come back here to raise their own families. And I just think that there's something we're missing as to why that is, why all of these successful young professionals are moving out and think very highly of Fayette County, but they're not coming back.
A lot of the people under 40 are married or divorced or have kids, or for some reason don't tend to put up any of these social, or go to any social type events that the younger crowd would appreciate. I feel hurts the community.
I think that one of the key things that we're missing in accepting diverse populations or new creative class types of people or young professionals is a variety of amenities, a variety of things that both in the arts and cultural side and in the restaurant and nightlife scenes that will give them a variety of things to do. Things to keep them entertained, dining options. It really, there's so many things that we can do that would give them a sense of place.
The restaurants, bars, gyms, movie theaters, things to do, and Fayette County has a lot of those. Some of them are a little hidden.
I just want kind of like a small town square where I can walk around and go to restaurants and everyone kind of knows everyone. So that's the draw of it for me. Especially the older I get, it's more appealing.
There also doesn't feel like there's not a community meeting space per se, but a place where a lot of people want to go, like on a Saturday afternoon or on a Thursday or Friday night. There doesn't seem to be that gathering. I guess a gathering place is the right word, but that gathering place doesn't seem to be there, and it just seems that everyone goes their separate ways, and there's the community feel is a bit lacking just on that end.
More, some people are into the kind of industrial warehouse, loft style, high rises.
Fayette County is a great place, seems like a great place to raise kids. There's a lot of families with younger kids. There's a lot of things for kids to do. But I'm just not in that place in my life at this point.
I've actually had two friends currently that are under construction, a couple crew members that I've met that have bought properties down here and started building homes. So.
I have a lot of friends in the entertainment industry, in the film production side, and one thing that I found is that yes, sometimes they look for very specific things in communities where they want to live, they want to locate their families, but at the end of the day, a lot of what they want for themselves, their spouse, their kids, are the same things that the rest of us want. They want good schools for their children, they want opportunities, they want to create a safe home for their family. It may look a little bit different in how they get there, but at the end of the day, we all have pretty well the same ideals.
It's got that southern charm that I love, but it's also got so many other cool things going on around it with the entertainment industry, so I think it's great.
I think with the recent development of Pinewood, you don't want to overpopulate it, make it too crowded, and I think it's fine just the way it is, personally.
I think one of the things to really remember about diversity is a friend and I were talking about this the other day. It doesn't always look like different races or different cultures or whatever people think of in the traditional diversity sense. It can also look like different family structures. Maybe something that's not as common in Fayette County is a single person household. Typically in Fayette County we think of two-parent with children household, and that's not always the case.